Let this be a lesson to everyone working on their own car. Loctite, make sure you torque it down correctly, especially suspension stuff or stuff that vibrates a lot, because right now we're working on the death trap. And
this is why you do everything yourself, kids.
Yeah, Matthew's underneath it, trying to, well, Matthew, explain to the people.
Okay, so when I got this car, my dad was freaking out about how unsafe it was, and we had a couple of things fixed. One of those things, the guy put rear shocks on. And this is a guy that has, okay, his business is working on, like, big rigs. And supposedly he worked on cars like this his whole life. Nice guy, I don't want to say too much bad about him, but he didn't put Loctite on the bolts that go to my rear shocks. And so, last night, I hear this is the suspension compressors, which is the sound of my left rear shock hitting the exhaust because all the bolts fell out.
Do I mean right rear?
Right rear, I'm sorry.
sorry.
I'm facing, flip-flopped. It's early in the morning. So this is at like, what, 11:30?
I would
10
say,
o'clock?
Yeah, 10.
Okay, last night. We have Cars and Coffee this morning in like 30 minutes. And we're
it's currently 7.
Okay, so we're going to try to bolt this thing back in.
With Loctite.
With Loctite, thread locker, and I'm probably going to add, and this is going to sound really dumb, but I'm probably going to add a zip tie to the end of it, just because I do not need these bolts coming out. And we're going to see how it goes.
Woo.
Yeah, so this is roadkill, guys. Like, not the show roadkill, but this is a roadkill moment, I mean.
Good? Keep on going?
I'm good.
Keep on going, or you're good?
Keep going. Alright, stop for a second.
Alright.
A little more. One more. And see if you can get one more out of it. Alright. Alright, see if you can come up a little bit more.
Alright.
Because I got to get enough to where I can actually get this shock back underneath the frame because it came loose.
On a little, like, quarter-ton jack.
That's why I'm not putting any of my limbs underneath it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
As the jack collapses, the only thing that's going to happen right now is it's going to scare the shit out of me. Almost. Come on, baby.
How much more you need?
I'm trying to figure out if I can get it with this fully extended at this point. Okay, it's going to have to come up a little more.
Alright, tell me how much more.
Alright, just let's go by like one pump at this point. Up. Oh, stop. Alright, give me like one more. Alright, one more. Alright, I think I can make do with this. The problem is it's no longer, the head isn't quite lined up. Like the bolt holes don't line up anymore completely, but they're close. So I think once I get
That's all you need, really.
Yeah, like it should
also,
settle.
So do you want me to get the 5/16 ratchet? Or are you just going to tighten it in right now?
I forgot about that. I'll tighten them by hand at first, and then we'll worry about it.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, there was only one nut holding one of my rear shocks in. The other one's completely just out. Luckily, GM designers knew what they were doing and made it so that you can actually do this job. You just have to jack the car up for when your shock falls out of position because it's not bolted in. Damn it, of course now I can't. And you know what's going to have to happen now that I've got one in?
What?
It's got to come up some more.
Damn. Alright.
Alright, hold on, let me... you know what? Here, just one.
Ready?
Yeah. Alright, let's see how close that is. Alright, here. Of course you can't. Okay.
One more?
No. Here's a problem.
It's going to have to come down?
No, I don't want it to come down because I'm just going to have to do that. Alright. Yeah, the keys are inside. I'm going to get the ratchet.
No?
No, 5/16.
5/16, sorry, yeah.
Because what I'm going to do is I had it tightened to see if that would move it in the right position. When that didn't move it in the right position, now I've got to loosen it so that I can move the shock in the right position. Car Fix, they joke about how old cars like this you can take apart the entire thing just about the 3/8 and a half inch. That's till someone puts you a that's fine. metric drain plug in your oil pan.
Here, if anything, want me to hand me the other bolts that you're not using?
I love these tools though, because I actually can, trust that they're right. All right, take her up. Hold on, wait, hold on. Actually, before you do, I'm gonna loosen it just a smidge more. Okay, yeah, you're good. Take her up. All right, stop. All right, oddly enough, we're actually gonna have to let it down until get it lined up.
I mean, here's my problem with that. With this,
it's down. I know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna get out from under when you do that. Because what I'm hoping will happen is that it will settle in the right spot. If that makes sense.
I don't know how well you can hear me. So basically,
talk about this loud. This
all right, yeah. So basically, we thrashed on this thing heavily. It is now 8:30. Cars and Coffee started half an hour ago. I'll be surprised if we get a spot.
Yeah.
So what happened was the bolts that we took, or that we bought from Home Depot. Long story short, they were galvanized, and what they were is that they had a little bit of like section towards the top where it didn't have threads. And the problem is that the way that the shocks were set up, it used basically all of the threads. So it went up to that point so that it was loose. So basically right now we put on the original bolt that was on there but didn't have any nut. We just put the nut on there and we said screw it.
So I've actually got some zip ties back there that only are there to make sure the bolts don't back themselves out again. And then what I did is I wrapped zip ties around the frame and the shock so that if it does fall out, hopefully the shock absorber will stay where it's supposed to instead of falling over like it did last time.
Also, another thing that we did, we also I didn't film most of this just because we were trying to thrash and get it done.
We're trying to get done, but
another thing that we did is
shock lined up.
Yeah,
a ratchet strap it to the tire and yank it this way.
Yeah, it was
death.
Sorry, Mom and Dad. It was kind of sketch. But you know what? We're driving it. It's a good day.
We made it.
Well, we're gonna make it.
Yeah.
Who knows? I mean, if anything, you guys will find out about it.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I don't know if we're gonna find a spot.
I figured as much. We might.
Who knows? We might.
Someone might pull out. Okay. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
We made it. Matthew, we made it.
Yeah. We actually made it.